Hello people of the internet, my name is Vise, and today I have a tutorial for you guys on how to make amazing YouTube banners and text just like so, and afterwards your banner will look something amazing, just like, here, wait 1 second, I just need to show you guys, your banner will look something amazing just like that. And this is a little Easter egg if you guys are looking at my banner. It says, hello people looking at this on TVs, nice purchase. Because it only shows full screen on big TVs, but I'm teaching you guys how to make amazing banners like this. As you can see, there's cool abstract in the background. There's amazing 3D text with awesome colors. And it looks really nice and professional. Something like a really high-end or big YouTuber would have. So, in order to do this tutorial, you're going to have to go in the description and download this package. It's not by me. Remember that. I did not make this. So do not say, Vase made this or anything like that, okay? Because this is made by somebody else, I can get a copyright claim. So, you're going to download this, and then you must have Cinema 4D to open it. So, when you open it, you'll be granted something like this, okay? So, you're going to want to, sorry, you'll come up to this screen. That wasn't going to be there. So, let's just start fresh. You'll come up to here, alright? You'll see MoGraph, click on that, go down to MoText, may want to slow down, watch this part a few times, MoText, click on that, and you'll see a text icon appear, okay? So, right here where it says text, is where you type in your name. So, my name is V-I-Z-E, V-I-Z-E, just like so. So typing like that, it may not look the best right now, but see right under where it says font, it says left. You're going to click on middle, and it sets it to the middle, okay? Now this is where it starts to get a little confusing. So it says, where it says depth right here, you want to delete that, where it says 20, and put in 80. That makes it more thicker. Now you want to download any font of you guys' choice. So there's a there's the Grand Theft Auto font, there's the NASCAR font, which I used on mine, there's the Minnie Mouse font. So, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm using the NASCAR font, and it looks like that. So, if you guys want, just go into the font and type in NASDAQER, just like so, and just download the font. Now that you've done anything on this page, everything, so you change that to 80, you change your text, you choose your font, and you set that to middle. Now that you've done everything on here, you're going to want to go right here where it says caps, and left click on that, and then where it says start, you want to go over to cap, and change that to fill cap, as well as end, change that to fill cap as well, and then change the steps to 2, and the radius to 2, and then the steps to 2 again, and the radius to 2 again, and you'll end up with an end material like something like this. So now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Now that you've done all that, go back to object, and then you guys can make this bigger if you want, it doesn't really matter, but here is all of your colors. So this is what you want your text colors to be. So let's say you want your colors to be acid. Okay, it's like a lime green color. That's it. And then if you guys want to click on lights, you can play the lights, move the lights around to give it a different color. So you can see it gets darker, lighter, darker, lighter, darker, lighter, darker. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to make this, I think it is, there we go, black metal, just like so, and it's going to look something like that, but when it comes out, when you're done rendering it, which I'm going to get into in a few minutes, it's going to look entirely different. So, now that you have that, you guys are wondering, well, how can I add a second color, if you guys are as curious as me? So, you want to go where it says MoText right here, where it says Vise, you want to go back up here, you're going to press Control on your keyboard, and then C to copy, and then Control again, and then V. The following textures not in the concurrent press yes, and then it duplicates it. Alright? Now this is where it gets extremely tricky. I know I've said that a bunch of times, but this gets extremely tricky. So see how there's two motexts? There's motext and then there's motext 0.1. Motext 0.1 is your second one. So that's what's going to be coming out of the back, like your second color. It's going to add like a 3D thing to it. It's going to look really cool. So this is where you pick like your 3D background color. So I'm going to make this one Tron Glow Green. And it may look like that at first, but don't panic. Go up here to this little tab and then click on it. Look, oh my god, vase, what is going on? And I'll be like, vise. What the fuck do I keep on saying? You guys would be like, oh my god, vise, what's going on? I'll be like, okay, it's chill fam. And then, as you can see in this one right here, watch this one. They go back, forward. And then on this one, which is right here, you're going to want to make it just barely touching. Well, just touching it. So like right, see if you go in too far, it'll start to like mess up around this area. So it'll add like, let me get a good glimpse, like something like that. It'll start to like screw up. So you want to put just on the verge, like so. So that looks pretty sexy. So then you want to press this. Sorry, go back to this one and then press this. Because if you press this, it'll make this one full screen, but you don't want that. So you want to make this one full screen. So when that's full screen, you guys are going to want to press Control on your keyboard, select that. So basically, you'll have none of them selected. So hold Control, click Motext 1 and Motext. And now that they're both selected, they're both in orange, you go to this circle tool, which is right here. And then you can fool around with it, put it on an angle so it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to put it on an angle like that. So vise. So it says vise. So there we go. So now that you're done creating your colors and whatever you want, if you guys ever want to change your color, see how it's green there. Let's say I want to change it to a nice pinkish purple. Drag on Motext 1 for the back, changes. And then drag on Motext, it changes. So you can just drag and change. But I think I'm going to switch this up a bit. Because I've never tried a couple of these colors before. I've never tried a few of these. So let me find the perfect one. Here we go. I'm just going to stick with the normal ones. Tron. For some reason, I don't want to go with green. I think this time I'm going to go for more of a blue color. So it looks nice like that. That looks pretty nice, but as you can see, it's not really like textured as it is in the other photo, which is right here. See how it's all like, all textured right here, and it looks nice. Well, that's because we haven't rendered it yet. So to render it, to get the actual image, you want to go to Settings, and then go to Output. Make it 1920 by 1080. Once again, 1920 by 1080, 1920 by 1080, and then just pause your video and copy these settings, which is right here. Okay. Now that you've done pausing your video and you've done copying these settings, you want to go to Save, and then this is where you save it to. So you want to click on this ... and then this is where you save it to. So I'm going to save mine to desktop. File name, let's call this tutorial. There we go. Now that that's saved as its name, you're going to change the format, if it's not already, PNG, because you want that nice tiled background to make it transparent for your banner. What am I saying? Banner. I'm sorry. So, now that you're done that, you're going to press the exit of that, and then press this little render to picture viewer, just like so. Texture, yep. Press OK, and it will start to render. So it may not take that long, guys. It may take quite a while for you, but it's not going to take long for me because I have a really fast computer. I'm not saying you guys don't have really fast computers, but it may not take as long. It may not be as fast as mine. So as you can see, it's done rendering. Exit out of that, minimize out of that because we may need that later, and you'll get something like that. Okay. So you want to open Photoshop. That's just something I was working on Vise plays Call of Duty. So, file, new. Now, sorry, file, open. To get this image, which I'm going to be showing you guys in a few seconds, which the image is channel art template, fireworks. You want to go to Google, fire Google up. Google's just on this tab right here. On my second monitor, so you want to search channel art template, and then you'll see this one right here, which is the first one. And then you want to view image, and then when you're done viewing the image, you want to right click, just like so, save image as, and save it somewhere, and then you want to open it in Photoshop, just like I'm doing right here. So channel art template, open, and you'll see this. Okay, so now that you've got that open, you're going to want to go to file, open once again, but this time you're going to want to open the one that you just finished rendering, so this one. And I'm sorry if it looks a little dark, guys. I put really dark colors. You guys may want to pick lighter colors than this, but since this one's really dark and it's not going to fit in properly, I'm going to go file, desktop, and use the other one I made. I've tried this a few times now. If it's too dark, make another one, okay? Because you're not going to be able to see it on your banner, and people are going to think it looks really weird. Desktop. Here we go. Make light colors, guys. That was my mistake. I'm sorry. So, it says Vise, nice and fancy. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit sick. So, now you got your text in there. Now, to make it look a little bit more fancy, you're going to add a nice background. So, I'm going to add a different background than I did before. So, I'm going to go to YouTube Pictures. And then I added this one last time, but this time I'm going to add, here it is, cool dark blue. Go, and then drag it over to here. And let me explain this quickly. So, this may not make sense to some of you guys, but it may make sense to people already. So, see where it says TV? This numbers, that means this entire thing you can see on TV. So, this entire picture you can see on TV. But, desktop, minimum, and mobile. That means you're only going to see that on phones. So, see that blackish grayish box? That's going to be the banner that you only see on phones. So, as you can see right here on my channel, here we go. That is, see how it's really big right there? That is desktop max, okay? So I suggest that you put your very important text inside of desktop, minimum, and mobile. So if people are on phones and they're watching your videos, they'll be able to see your Vise stuff. They don't, like, I find it really annoying when like their stuff is like blocked out. And then you should put like your links and stuff in tablet, and then just have extra pictures over here or something. But I'm not going to do that. So Control T, drag this out. It may look really pixelated, but I'll get to that in a second. So apply, send it behind there. There we go. That looks nice and snazzy. So you're going to create a new layer, and then you want to go to your paint bucket, and then you want to copy this purple color, this nice purple color. Okay, now that you got the purple color, you want to select this layer, the new layer, and then dump it on there. It may look really weird at first, but go to blending options, and then lower down the opacity. Just like so, to make it purpley, if that makes sense. So now go to filter, blur, box blur, okay. And that makes your text stick out a lot more. And then I suggest that no one's gonna be watching YouTube videos on TV. I know some people do that now, but they're not really gonna look at your channel art. So I suggest you just grab a bucket, you switch the color to black, and you just fill that in, like so. That looks pretty sexy, guys. Now that you've done your banner, you guys are gonna want to go to your YouTube channel, which is probably right here. You're going to go to your YouTube homepage. I have 1 subscriber, guys. My old account had 12, but I have 1 subscriber. My hopes is to get 100 subscribers by a certain date, but I'll put that in my channel about section probably later on tonight. So, now that you're here, you're going to want to go to right here, the pencil tool right here, edit channel alert, and then select the photo from your computer, and select the one. I'm just going to go to the one I did before, and then open your photo. And that's basically how you make amazing channel art for Cinema 4D and Photoshop. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully it helped you guys out. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.